Hello everyone, this is Himanshu Rathod from Department of Mechanical Engineering of Arya College of Engineering IT. Today we are going to discuss our topic need analysis, problem formulation of subject product development and launching. In our lecture first we are going to cover topics are what is new product strategy and developing new product. Now what is new product? There are numerous of combination of new product, but we will focus on three distinct categories of new products. Products that are really innovative, truly unique. New product is the category satisfy a real need that is not being satisfied at the time it is introduced. Replacement that are significantly different from existing product in terms of form, function and most important benefits provided. Last, imitative that are new to particular company but not new to the market. These are some definition of new product. Now, new product strategy. A new product strategy is a statement identifying the role a new product is expected to play in achieving corporate and marketing goals. As we see in this picture, company goal, product strategy and recent examples. To defend market shares, introduce an addition to an existing product line or revise an existing product. For example, dairy desserts and frozen foods. Now, to strengthen a reputation as an innovator, introduce a really new product, not just an extension of an existing one. For example, palm top computers. These are strategy of the company goals. Now developing new products. These are steps for developing new products. Identifying new strategy, idea generation, screening of idea, business analysis, prototype development, market test and commercialization. Now, generating new product ideas. New product development starts with an idea. A system must be designed for stimulating new ideas within an organization and then acknowledging and reviewing them promptly. Consumers should also be encouraged to propose innovation. In a recent study, 80% of companies pointed to customer as their best source for new product ideas. Second, screening of ideas. At this stage, new product ideas are evaluated to determine which ones warrant further study. Typically, a management team screens the pool of ideas. Third, business analysis. A surviving idea is expanded into concrete business proposal. That means management identifies product features, estimates market demand, competition and the product's profitability. C. Establish a program to develop the product. D. Assigns responsibility for further study of product's feasibility. Now fourth, prototype development. If the result of the business analysis are favorable, then a prototype or trial model of the product is developed. In the case of goods, a small quantity of the trial model is manufactured to designated specification. Laboratory tests and other technical evaluation are carried out to determine whether it is practical to produce the product. Now, market test. Unlike the internal test conducted during prototype development, these tests involve actual consumers. A new tangible product may be given to a sample of goods for use in their households, or the consumer use tests are less practical for service due to their intangible nature. This stage in new product development often entails test marketing, in which the product is placed on sale in a limited geographical area. Results including sales and repeat purchases are monitored by the company that developed the product and perhaps by competitor as well. In this stage, the product design and production plans may have to be adjusted. As a result of test finding, following market test, management must make a final go or no go decision about introducing the product. Now last, commercialization. In this stage, full scale production and marketing program are planned and finally implemented. Up to this point in development, management has virtually complete control over the product once the product is born and enters. Now there are some criteria for new product. Here we focus on different criteria for new product by various point of view. First point of view, producer criteria for new products. When should a company add a new product to its current assortment of products? Here are guidelines that some producers use in answering the question. There must be adequate market demand. To often management begins with the wrong question such as can we use our present sales force or will the new item fit into our production system. The necessary first question is, do enough people really want this product? The product must satisfy key financial criteria. At least 3 questions should be asked. Is adequate financial available? Will the new item reduce seasonal and cyclical fluctuation in the company sales? And the most critical, can we make sufficient profit with the product? The product must be compatible with environmental standards. Key questions include, do the production processes avoid polluting the air or water? Will the finished product, including its packaging, be friendly to the environment? And after being used, does the product have recycling potential? The last question, the product must fit into the company brand marketing structure. The Bill Blast firm probably would find it manageable to add designer sheets and towels to its clothing line. Whether a new product will fit the company's marketing expertise and experience include, can the existing sales force be used? Can the parent channel of distribution be used? Now, second criteria is middleman's criteria for new product. Middlemen such as retailers and wholesalers considering whether to buy a new product for resale should apply